here. And you know the reputation of the Dutch. The Dutch and the French is over there mashing in the Caribbean islands hard. You know, they truly believe in slavery. So understand your city and understand your movement in everything that you do. And know that we're free. In Christ, we're free. We don't have to have the slave bondage. We can be free. And as you listen to this track play out, stay tuned for our next segment. We're going to talk about President-elect Barack Obama. So remember, you're free. You don't have to have the bondage, any excuses. Young men, realize, as a black man, you had to step off the sidewalk. If a white woman passed you, you could not look her in the eye. But you're free now, so you don't have to act a fool. Be free. Do you. Be free. Celebrate your legacy. Get to know there are so many prominent black men in this life. It would just, the stoplight, the shoe, I could go on and on and on. There are so many black inventors. Explore your mind, your righteous mind. Go to the library. Just trip this. Many of you have electronical devices, computers. You're always at the computer going to AIM or MySpace. Check this out. I'll challenge you. Take 15 minutes and put in black inventors in your computer. See what you come up with. Keep you busy for a while. It'll change your mind, and it definitely will change your life. So as you listen to this, think about how free you are. And when you see your grandma, your nana, your mud dear, give her a kiss. Give your grandpa a kiss and let them know we thank them, we honor them, we salute them. So as you listen to this cut, think about it. You're free. You know what?
The power's in your hand.
Woo! You guys,
The power's in your hand.
since we don't have any type of transitions going here, what we're going to do is we're going to just go right into speaking about President-elect Barack Obama. Now, many of you remember we had Henry Love Vaughn here back in the month of February of this year, and he was speaking about the events that would happen to get us together, to get ourselves involved, to get ourselves in a position of change, to make change. And as I said, si se puede, yes we can. Introducing to those who don't know, President-elect Barack Obama. This man is brilliant, let me tell you. There were so many scandals on the internet. And yes, I must admit, I believed a few of them, not knowing, not investigating, but I had to do Barack Obama the honor of at least opening his book to read about his biography and to read about the things that this extraordinary young man has done. If anyone in this country deserves to be president, I think we have elected him. Barack Obama, where do I start? Born in Hawaii. His father was an African. See, this is how good God is. Check this out, y'all. He went back to the motherland to get us one because we needed to be straightened out. Barack is straight from Africa. His father, his seed. See, the mother had the egg, but unless she had that sperm and that gelling, it took that man to make this man. And God looked way down when he saw his mother and his father coming together, this black man and this white woman, to create change in 2008 that we so desperately needed. This young man started off in Hawaii, very impressive, always willing to help out. One thing that I want to say too, when you're researching information and you're looking on sites like Wikipedia and things like this, you really have to be careful because they have a lot of information. But when you verify it with resources that are credible, come up with some really great information. Barack Obama, beautiful legacy. Barack, community organizer. I think what feared a lot of people about Barack is Barack hit the ground running. He worked his heart out. He went to Columbia University, first in his class, then went on to Harvard, graduate first in constitutional law. Now, you know you bad to the bone when you start talking about constitutional law, because this is what we need. Our past administration, or I should say our current administration, has dealt with so many constitutional changes, and we need someone who can rightly divide these words of truth, which is the Constitution. And you see what they're saying, that part of the Constitution doesn't mean what it means when it comes to the religious situation. But I really believe that when Henry Love Vaughn came on and he brought these tracks that's playing over and over, Obama, Obama, and how he spoke about this man having a word from God, check Barack out. Read about him. Other things that were so insightful and enlightening about Barack. Did you know that our president-elect started grassroots? That's how he was able to raise all of the money that he did. He hit the ground running. He worked as a community organizer in Chicago. This man took poor people, gave them hope, gave them a chance, and gave them resources. He did this. And then you heard about the scandal in his real estate relationships. Well, hey, we can't help what our friends do. President Bush never disassociated himself with Rumsfeld. He had us on colors. It was pink, it was purple, you know, with all the terrorist colors. But he never took, he said, hey, Rumsfeld, my boy, he's doing a great job. So why is this man being held to a higher standard? Nobody ever questioned President Bush's education. There was not much, but he was a C student like me. I ain't mad at him. That's my boy. But when it comes down to what we need in leadership, this young man has what it takes. And I believe that with the prayers of people who are about right, he'll be sustained. You know, you always have the controversy. And one thing, too, that's so, it's just an irony. Why do we always equate good to white? Why is it that, oh, this white person and you have to equate yourself? No, we're all the same. In God's eyes, he gave us all the same. And I tell you how I know. Because here you have a mixture of a white woman and a black man. And we did it. Si se puede. We brought it together, mixing it up. What God is showing us is that it's not in the color. It's the spirit of a man. I'm going to tell you something. You can walk in a room and you can tell whether or not you're liked. You can walk in a room and you can tell, okay, well, I feel like they don't like me, or I feel like they embrace me. So either way, you know that it's spiritual warfare. I think Barack will bring some great things. I cannot wait until we are able to see what he brings to the table with his administration. And I think one thing that we'll be able to see as people is that we all need each other. I pray that he will be able to go throughout the land, being a community organizer. He knows the needs. That's how he was able to speak to the hearts of people. And that's what I am appealing to you young people. If you know someone who cannot read in your family or in your immediate circle, go to them. Help them. Don't make them feel bad or less than. Each one of us have to teach one. And that's how Obama ran his campaign. He came to the common man. You know, there was a record that said, I got 5 on it. And he had $5. People were giving him $5. There's power in that $5. There's power. And I tell you, when we get together and we see all of the power that we have, there is strength in numbers. I'd like to welcome you all to contact me. You can always get me via email at Tamilyn 4, the number 4, the letter U, at tamilyn.net. You can also go to the website and get my contact information, or at the end of the show, the website address is www.tamilyn.net, and that's Tamilyn. We're doing some exciting things. We have makeup artists who've come on board, photographers. Everybody's coming on board because now that we have Barack Obama, people are willing to sacrifice to make change because God knows we need it. As you go forward in your everyday, remember, the golden rule to life is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Let us support President-elect Obama. And don't you just love it? Michelle floats through with her beautiful babies. Thank you so much. This is Tami Lyn. Let's talk.
And I'm sanctified.